Hello, welcome back to another episode of Poldark Dish. I'm Marlise.
And I'm Elyse.
And today we're going to be dishing about Poldark Season 2.
Episode 6.
But first, a little recap. Will, Grace, and Ross look rather lonely in the Cornwall fog.
Wearing her mourning black, Elizabeth places flowers by Francis' portrait.
Well, poor Verity sobs.
Is he really gone? I was just starting to like him. Oh my
Bring
God.
him back! Bring Francis back!
Down in the mine, things aren't much better.
Francis didn't find copper, he found quartz.
Fool's copper.
And Elizabeth is left with nothing but debt.
Ross sets out on one of his many trips to Trenwith.
And Mauser wonders, isn't Verity's company enough?
As Elizabeth pinches her cheeks.
Agatha and Verity give her the "we know what you're up to" look.
Don't judge me.
At the mines, Ross and Elizabeth discuss how much they miss Francis.
She wonders how long they can keep the mines going.
He'll work for them till the end of his days.
Oh, Geoffrey Charles, where would we be without Uncle Ross?
Where would you be indeed?
In the meantime, Demelza is stocking up her just-in-case larder.
Yeah, just in case Ross gets his ass thrown in jail. A dead man washes up on shore.
Dr. E pulls out a saw. Oh, hell no, he didn't just cut that man's leg off.
Yeah, but Sweetie Todd finds out what's wrong with Rosina's leg.
Ross tells Demelza he's heard from the Wormleggeds.
The promissory note is due.
She begs him to ask their rich friends for help.
That ain't how I roll, baby.
He's too proud.
When is he not? Dr. Eye Candy adjusts Rosina's dislocated knee.
She can walk again.
He's a miracle worker.
Hallelujah.
Woo! Doctor, can you take a look at her
My
thing when I
shoulder
do
hurts
this?
and my elbow's a little
Hurts me
sore.
when I do this.
My ankle.
Too much?
Aunt Bragatha tells George that she's 95 years old and she's still got it going on.
Because I'm 95 years old and I can kick, and I can stretch, and I can kick.
He thinks the coffin maker should come and take measurements.
95 years old.
George W. arrives bearing gifts for his godson.
He also invites Elizabeth over for Christmas.
He's been basting her mother up like a Christmas goose.
Ooh, something's afoot. Will Grace is not doing well.
Ross wonders where is that hidden treasure that Mark spoke of.
Maybe they should go find Mark.
Ross is now head of the Poldark family.
But his butt hasn't been in church.
And he hasn't played magistrate.
Because he's been tending to Elizabeth.
Elizabeth preens in the mirror.
Her son wonders why she doesn't smile anymore.
Lines make you look older.
That girl's gotta look like she's got it going on, son.
And Botox hasn't been invented yet.
Dr. Eye Candy's laying his lips on Caroline again.
She speculates about his net worth.
Not much, my patients are poor.
Well, why don't you treat rich peeps?
Because I like to treat poor peeps.
Race me.
Okay. Ross gets an offer from Trancrum.
He'll look for Mark Daniels if Ross offers him a safe hiding place at Nampara.
And he'll make it worth his while.
Demelza thinks he's lost his mind.
Because if his ass gets caught, he's gonna get hauled off and chain. Chain of Ross.
That sounds pretty good.
I like it. Caroline questions her uncle about Ross's mining ventures.
He comments on her association with Dr. E.
You go out buggy riding without a chaperone?
Everybody gonna think you're a hoe.
Snap. Verity reminds everyone at Trenwith that she's gonna be leaving.
She misses her husband, Captain Blamey.
And she's gonna be making up for some lost time.
Verity gonna get her groove back.
You go, girl.
Ross wants to light Elizabeth's fire.
I think he already has.
He wants to help her.
It breaks his heart that Geoffrey Charles has nothing to inherit.
So he talks to Pasco about selling his shares in Wheel Leisure.
And giving the money to Geoffrey Charles.
And not his own family.
Like a scene out of Pride and Prejudice.
Uncle Ray confronts Dr. Eye Candy about his intentions towards Caroline.
You can be at no loss, Mr. Ennis, of my reason to see you.
Indeed, you are mistaken, sir. I have not been able to account for the honor of seeing you here.
What a report of a most alarming nature has reached me, that you are about to be most advantageously attached to my nephew, Mr. Darcy.
Niece,
Miss Penvenin. You are out of your sphere, boy.
I am a gentleman. She is a lady. So far, we are equals.
You're a penniless doctor. She has 6,000 pounds.
It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of no fortune must be in want of a wife with one.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Wormleggin is kissing Elizabeth's mom's arse.
It looks like there's a little competition in the Cornwall Cougar category.
Digging starts at Nampara Library.
They're gonna hide the duty-free booty under the floor.
And Charlie comes knocking at the door.
He catches a glimpse of the library remodel.
Uh-oh, is he the snitch?
I don't trust that guy. Elizabeth shows Ross the offer for Francis's shares.
From someone who shall remain nameless but has your son's best interest at heart.
I wonder who that could be.
Oh, sister, wake up and smell the chamomile.
At least she tells him she's not gonna butt in on their Christmas.
It's Christmas morning and Ross is reading the headlines.
And tossing aside Demelza's lovely garnishes.
Word arrives that Mark Daniels is nowhere to be found.
And he's back to his paper.
You're a mean one. Mr. Grinch.
At Trenwith, they exchange their meager gifts.
And Hagatha complains that it's not the brandy wine she's used to.
Rosewater? Do I stink?
A little bit. And Elizabeth's mom just loves the handmade shawl.
Not.
Wormligan butts in and invites Elizabeth over for eggnog.
Elizabeth's mom drags her daughter upstairs to pimp her out.
At the party, Wormligan tells Elizabeth he's going to pay for Geoffrey Charles' college education.
Oxford or Cambridge?
Oh, he's trying to buy her love.
I think it's working.
Demelza has her hat and she's ready to go face the music with Ross.
They arrive at Pasco's to deal with the note they can't pay.
But a super secret benefactor has bought their note.
But who?
Welcome back to I've Got a Secret. This week's contestants, the Poldarks. Ross, Demelza, I've got a secret. What is the name of your secret benefactor?
Ray Penvenin?
Sir Hugh.
Horace Trengloss?
Horace the Pug.
Peter Pilchard?
The one-legged dead man.
Well, it looks like they're not going to get it. Tune in next week to I've Got a Secret.
Him. Is it him? But we know it's Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum.
Wormligan pours a celebratory port in anticipation of kicking Ross when he's down.
But when Ross arrives, it's he who kicks him in the balls.
He doesn't kick him in the balls.
I just wanted to say it.
He says, here's your money, you little bitch.
Poldark out.
Back at Nampora, Demelza sings a lullaby to Jeremy in the crib. Silver Pilchard's call to thee. It's my favourite groove. Now, back to Marlise and Elyse.
Ross gives Demelza his Christmas gift.
Silk stockings.
He slips it on ever so
expertly.
How did he learn how to do that?
She doesn't care.
And neither do the Cornwall Cougars. Ooh, that was steamy.
That was hot.
Oh my God, where did he learn how to put them stockings on? Expertly. Where did he get those stockings? Whose influence is that?
Maggie the Hoe? I don't know.
It either looks like it came from Elizabeth's closet or Maggie the Hoe. I don't know.
But Demelza's lucky to get them after the treatment she's received through the whole episode.
What was that Christmas morning all about, Ross?
Oh, that like throwing the holly, talking about the war in France.
Yeah. He's just been a nudge. I think he's been a nudge. I don't know.
And then selling his shares in Will Leisure to give it to Elizabeth.
To Geoffrey Charles? What is that?
Demelza is a miner's daughter, and she knows how to survive.
Oh my
and she
God.
has skills that Elizabeth lacks.
Oh my God, yeah. But when he was talking about Elizabeth there with Pasco, he was lit up.
Yeah.
Could you tell he was lit up? He's like, well, she's a lady.
Yeah,
and,
she's a gentlewoman.
She's a gentlewoman, and well, he was lit up when
and
he
then, Demelza's a miner's daughter.
Ross.
She's practical. She can can pickles and hide them in the house. And all of this crazy stuff. And then Prudy gives him what for and says, yeah, there's a lot of things she does around here you don't appreciate.
Exactly.
And finally, the penny drops.
I don't know, though, because, he's been pining after Elizabeth, and he's been, flirting with her and everything, and he's taken his woman to bed for a couple of times, and I just wonder who's he thinking of when he's taking her to bed.
It's back to that thing about can't a woman love two men? Can't a man love two women? I think he really does love them for different reasons.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
So,
all right.
It doesn't make it right.
But he's married to Demelza.
Yes, he is.
So forget about that now. But I still miss Frances.
I know.
I miss Frances. What is that all about?
Well, now that Frances is happy, everybody misses Frances.
I know. It's
the
so
people
sad.
in the mine miss Frances.
Can I talk about Ruby Bental's scene in the beginning when she's mourning?
Crying.
Oh my God, that was such a beautiful scene. She's so heartbreaking. When she cries, I cry.
Yeah.
It's very well done, Ruby. What is Wormy? Wormy is worming his way in there. He's putting the moves on Elizabeth big time.
sending the basket of goodies.
And he's going to pay for Geoffrey Charles' college education.
Yeah, and how can you say no to that?
To Oxford or Cambridge? Hello, I'd marry him.
You choose. I'll go to Oxford or Cambridge.
Okay, I'll marry you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Well, he's trying to be nice to her, but then he has that moment with his uncle where he says, I want her to feel her misery and her poverty.
Yeah, but is he just saying that for the uncle's benefit? Because I thought he said that for the uncle's benefit.
I think
not
he said
necessarily
that
how
because
he feels.
then Elizabeth will be grateful to him.
Right.
And she will be under obligation to him, and that's how he likes everybody. He likes everybody where he can control them.
Yes, he's just conniving and everything. Again, I just don't know how he's going to redeem himself. How do you ever find him likable?
Maybe he never does.
He's the villain of the show.
I don't know, things are taking a strange turn. But Caroline, Heart of Gold, she did mention a couple times how much she admires Ross.
Yes.
And really, she puts her words into action. She really has a good heart.
Wonderful turn of character for her. I absolutely love it.
Hidden depths, Caroline.
Yes, because, you know, she just seems so vapid in the beginning and so...
And she refers to that, I'm the most vacuous of women.
Exactly.
And really, no, she's
very charitable. I just love how she hid all of that, and she's doing it. She's doing it for Dr. Eye Candy.
It could be a really good match with his really generous, charitable nature, and he's bringing that out in her.
Yes, and now she has the means to help, which I think is fantastic.
Yeah, but she still wants to hang on to her station.
Yes, of course.
Which you understand.
Why can't they blend both?
It was harder. I think it's
like
harder
she
then.
said, you know, she said, yeah, I know they both come from different stations in life, but, you know, she says come and practice in Oxford or Bath.
Yes, with your own people.
Yeah, but there are poor people there that he can also tend to.
Yeah, because they need it more than the rich people.
But we don't want him to leave Cornwall. Hello?
No,
we don't want him to leave Cornwall. Shall we talk about our giveaway? Don't forget, we still have a giveaway, this fabulous World of Poldark book. How do you win it? Leave a comment below this video and click subscribe while you're there, and then your name will go in a drawing, and we will be adding to our prizes as the weeks go on, and in the final episode, we'll do a drawing and let everyone know who's won our various prizes. Thanks to all our fans who have asked for a Cornwall Cougars t-shirt, we now have one that you can purchase. Here it is. We love Ross. Yes, we do. We love Ross.
I want a t-shirt too.
Yay! So become a Cornwall Cougar, buy our t-shirt, support our show.
Join us.
Join us. Well, thank you once again for watching. I'm Marlise.
And I'm Elyse.
And we're the
Poldark Dish.
Rawr.